Welcome to the Monday edition of Liberty Lunch Break, the topic du jour from Off the Wire. I am your host, Noella Lynn, a.k.a. the Cajun Libertarian. So what is the topic du jour? It's a brand new segment that the media has wonderfully gifted to us that I created over the weekend. It is the current state of media, an absolute dumpster fire. For those of you that are listening later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, basically everywhere you get your podcasts, by the way, please go subscribe, follow, leave me a 5-star review. I have a meme posted that I made, and it quite literally just says the current state of media and is a photograph of a dumpster on fire. Dumpster fire. So the topic du jour, what is it? Report: Ron DeSantis ate chocolate pudding with 3 fingers. Excellent. Slow clap for the media, because this is what we should be spending our time on. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, The Cajun Libertarian. Follow me on Twitter at The Cajun Libert1. YouTube channel subscription, is The Cajun Libertarian as well. Please like, follow, share the show with your friends. Remember that these segments air Monday through Friday at noon Central, typically. Pre-recorded, very short segments, and then we have the very popular Off the Wire show on Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 Central. That will be moving here within the next 90 days or so. Anyway, let's get to it. The topic du jour. I'm throwing it there again because I love it so much. The current state of media is an absolute dumpster fire. Report: Ron DeSantis ate chocolate pudding with 3 fingers, from MSNBC. Go figure. March 16th. The Daily Beast reports that during a private flight 4 years ago, one time, Ron DeSantis enjoyed a chocolate pudding dessert by eating it with 3 of his fingers, according to 2 sources familiar with the incident. Because this is what we're supposed to be doing with the world in absolute turmoil. And to throw gas on the fire, let's watch a video from MSNBC. Here we go.
Republican presidential hopefuls are swarming Iowa nearly 11 months before the nominating caucus. It's still, of course, very early, but there's only 2 candidates that are polling in double digits: Donald Trump, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. And while only one of them is currently facing the possibility of indictment, there are some new worries about the other one. The Daily Beast reports that, quote, the governor's aversion to pressing the flesh and his concern over the risk of unexpected interactions with the public is already so well known that early primary state players are working to DeSantis-proof their events. All the chatter is stirring old stories about new concerns about the governor's social skills. One Axe staffer saying, quote, he would sit in meetings and eat in front of people, always like a starving animal who has never eaten before, getting stuff everywhere. According to 2 sources familiar with the incident, during a private plane flight 4 years ago, DeSantis enjoyed a chocolate pudding dessert by eating it with 3 of his fingers. I'm joined now by David Plouffe, who served as campaign manager for Barack Obama's 2008 bid, served as senior advisor to President Obama, and Sarah Longwell, the publisher of The Bulwark, host of the Focus Group podcast. I as a person who eats like an animal every time I eat, I find this actually somewhat relatable, though I don't. Pudding with the fingers is a bridge too far. But
thanks, Chris Hayes from MSNBC. I appreciate your valuable input in today's media and news political cycle. A bridge too far, he says. Pudding with the fingers is a bridge too far. Never mind the fact that we're instituting communism, socialism, crony capitalism, straight up fascism. The world's falling apart. We're staring down nuclear war, World War III, and a banking collapse, which could just obliterate the monetary supply and banking crisis across the globe. No, y'all. What are you doing? All that stuff? No, you can't focus on that. Let's talk about a dude that ate some pudding on a plane 4 years ago with his fingers. Because that, my friends, is what is highly valuable. Look, man, Chris, you and your staff, go get a real job. How about that? Because you're terrible at this. Leave it to those of us that actually take this stuff seriously. Just shut it down. Delete your accounts. Go get a real job. You're terrible at this, and you suck real bad. That's it. We'll leave it there for today. I will see you tomorrow. Same Cajun time, same Cajun channel, Galatians 2:20. And